How do you get out of debt fast in 2026 even if you're earning minimum wage? Because let's be real, most advice out there sounds like it was written for people who already have money. Just invest, cut back a little, be patient, be patient. With interest rates eating you alive every single month. So let me ask you something. If your income barely covers your basic expenses, how exactly are you supposed to get ahead? This is where most people feel stuck, not because they're lazy, but because the math feels impossible. Rent is high, food is expensive. Everything costs more than it used to, and your paycheck feels like it disappears the moment it hits your account. So the real question is getting out of debt even possible, or is it just something people say to sound smart? Here's the truth. It is possible, but not the way most people think. Because getting out of debt fast isn't about doing everything. It's about doing the right things aggressively. Let's start with the biggest mistake. Trying to pay everything at once sounds responsible, right? But it spreads your money too thin, so instead of making real progress, you stay stuck in the same place. That's why one of the most powerful strategies is this. Focus on one debt at a time. Pick the smallest one. Destroy it completely, because something psychological happens when you eliminate one debt. You stop feeling trapped and start feeling in control. Now let me ask you, when was the last time you felt in control of your money? Exactly. That feeling matters more than you think. Now here's where most people get uncomfortable. If you want to get out of debt fast, you need to create pressure, not comfort. Because comfort is what got most people into debt in the first place. Food delivery, subscriptions, impulse purchases. Convenience is expensive, and debt loves convenience. So here's a real question. Do you want comfort today or freedom tomorrow? Because you can't have both at the same time. Now let's talk about something nobody likes to hear. Your income might not be enough, and that's not your fault, but it is your responsibility to fix it. That doesn't mean working yourself to death forever. It means being strategic, selling things you don't use, picking up temporary extra income, using skills you already have. Even an extra 50, 100, or 200 a month can speed things up more than you think. But here's the key. That extra money cannot go into your lifestyle. It has one job: destroy debt. Now let's flip something in your mind. Most people look at debt like this: I owe money. But what if you saw it like this: this is a system charging me every month to stay stuck? Because that's exactly what interest does. It punishes you for standing still. So the faster you move, the less it takes from you. Now imagine this: no monthly payments, no stress every time your phone rings, no anxiety checking your bank account. How would that feel? Because that's not a dream. That's the result of a few consistent decisions. And here's the part most people ignore. It's not about motivation. Motivation fades, it's about momentum. Small wins stacked on top of each other. That's how people actually escape debt. So here's your challenge. Today, not tomorrow, not next week, today. Write down every single debt you have. No guessing, no avoiding it. Face it, because what you measure you can change, and what you ignore controls you. So the question is, are you going to keep living under pressure, or are you ready to start removing it piece by piece? If this hit you even a little, make sure you subscribe and like this video, because the next one might be exactly what you need to finally take control of your money.